From typewriters to TikTok, here's a Gen X perspective for you. I've pretty much seen it all, from typewriters to TikTok, fax machines and floppy disks, to flexible hours and remote working. But here's the thing, workplaces seem to have changed more in the last 20 years than in the previous 200. So has anything actually stayed the same? Well, who else was born in 1966? Clearly a very good year then. And also famous for being the year England made football history. Thank you, Mr. Jeff Hurst. Now, I've seen workplaces transform from rigid hierarchies to fluid, multi-generational teams all in this time. But what's changed and what hasn't? Well, my generation, Generation X, we tolerated a lot really. Survival and progression meant loyalty. Even if it meant tolerating toxic bosses at times, we chased stability, mortgages, pensions, that revered company car. Fast forward to today, Gen Z, well, they'd probably quit that toxic workplace without even looking back. Why? I guess every generation has a different why. Boomers worked for survival. Gen X, like me, we chase stability, and I remember the first colour TV in the house. Millennials, they demanded a work-life balance. And Gen Z, well, they can trade salary for purpose in a second. Let's break this down to the 3 revolutions talked about that are shaping the UK. Number 1, the industrial mindset. So we're talking pre-1980s here. My parents' generation stayed in their jobs for all the basic needs, the security of a weekly pay packet. Loyalty wasn't a virtue, back then it was a necessity. But the world we live in has changed. We don't live like that anymore. Number 2, the information age, the 1980s to 2008, my era. The Wall Street greed is good years, bigger salaries, definitely bigger hair. But then 2008 hit and boom. Millennials saw their parents' stability crumble and said, nope, I think I'd rather take flexibility and a work-life balance over that big job title. And after all, who can blame them? Number 3, today, post 2008, we're in the social digital revolution. Now skills are free. A plumber with 100,000 TikTok followers can easily out-earn a corporate middle manager, and why not? Gen Z doesn't want to do the time, pay your dues. They want purpose, they want inclusion, and a workplace that doesn't crush their soul, and environments where they can really thrive. So is this revolutionary or the new revolution? So how do we unite generations across the UK workplace? Well, flexibility isn't optional. The COVID years have definitely put a fast forward on this, but 72% of over 50s, they want hybrid work. Gen Z and millennials want remote options. They want to have the flexibility to be able to work from anywhere. So we do need to start customising our policies. And whether we like it or not, we've got to stop assuming that one size fits all, like it or lump it. Reverse mentorship. Let's pair Gen Z's tech skills with Boomers and Gen X's institutional knowledge. Quelle surprise! Both sides learn new skills. They learn about each other's needs, which is really important, and they learn faster when they collaborate. Values over vanity, please. Sustainability, mental health support, DE&I, neurodiversity and accessibility for all abilities in the workplace are not just HR tick boxes. They're the foundations of workplaces where every individual has been given the opportunity to thrive. So let's start working with HR here and not shutting them out. After all, they're retention tools and they're there for a reason. Every role has options now. So we need to start treating our staff like stakeholders and not just cogs in the bigger wheel. Please, let's start killing those ageist stereotypes. We hear it every day. So let's shatter those stereotypes. Boomers aren't all inherently tech illiterate. Millennials aren't all entitled. Gen Z are not all lazy. So let's start challenging these biases. because it could be costing you retaining and attracting the very best people. To my fellow Gen Xers out there, are we the forgotten middle, or are we just the lucky generation? We've been raised on the rich sounds of vinyl, and now we're thriving in the digital world of Spotify. So maybe we can actually serve as the bridges between these eras and start helping to shape a workplace where every generation has the opportunity to thrive together.